Hello everyone, welcome back to Tokyo School Life, Sakura's Ending Route, episode 4, well, part 4. So yeah, I think we're in for a road of fields. We're now at the hospital in Kyoto that Sakura is staying at. We applied to see her and wait our turn at the front desk. Front desk? That girl, she's got some nerve saying we don't have to come visit her and that we should just enjoy sightseeing. We're gonna have fun without Sakura-chan with us. Yeah. In the end, she couldn't return to Tomodorochi before the field trip because the examination was dragging on. Thanks to some good, well, not exactly good luck, but the location of the field trip is Kyoto, where Sakura is hospitalized. We decided to come visit Sakura during our free time. When we told that to Sakura, she responded against it in the chat earlier, but hospitals have a particular smell. I guess it's by the smell of disinfectant. I guess it may be the smell of disinfectant. I remember being really scared of this smell when I was a kid. We show our school IDs and get granted entry passes to the hospital. We go up the elevator to Sakura's room on the 7th floor. We show our passes at the nurse's station, and the nurse tells us where the room is. Kari knocks on the door of the room. Yes, go ahead. I hear Sakura's voice for the first time in a while, and get nervous. She sounds healthy, but... What's happened to her hair? Her room is a single-person room. Everything is neat and clean, and there's a pile of manga at her bedside. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have thought I went in the wrong room for an instant. Sakura? Oh, Lord-san, I'm sorry. I cut my long hair, which you like so much. Sakura-chan, what happened? It got in the way of treatment, so I gave in and cut it. I didn't want you to see. You couldn't have not wanted us to come visit you for a reason like that. No, that's not the case. You came all this way for the field trip. I feel bad having you spend your time on me. Don't act so distant. We're family, aren't we? That kind of consideration just gets on my nerves. Yeah, Sakura-chan, without you around, we're lonely. Yeah. I nod enthusiastically. Thank you very much. I'm so lucky. Oh, and also, Sakura, I think your short hair also looks cute. Yeah, we both have short haircuts now, but it's not fair. Yours suits you so much better. Thank you. I own Sakura. You have different kinds of cuteness, so don't worry about that. Sakura finally smiles again. I sigh in relief. For a while, we talk about recent happenings. Some stray cats have settled down at the shrine. The family is living under the shrine. The kittens are so fluffy and soft and cute. Karine tried to touch them and the mother cat scratched her. They do say mother cats who are nursing are very protective. Oh yeah, Karine did a concert in Akiba. Io and I went to see it. There were so many people. It was amazing. So fun. Well, not that many. Hurry up and get better and come watch. Yes, I want to right away. The food at the hospital is so flavourless. I miss Io-san's cooking. I brought your favourite, a marmalade sandwich. Really? Thank you. I'll confirm later if I'm allowed to eat it. Sakura was replying as usual. It doesn't seem like she's doing that poorly. When I remember how worn out she looked at Comi Pro compared to how she is now, I feel relieved. Still, I can't just leave things hanging from that day. I speak to Sakura with determination. Sakura, I'm sorry. What? What's the matter all of a sudden, Overlord-san? The reason your condition got so bad is because you pushed yourself too hard, right? If only I watched more carefully. Oh no, this had nothing to do with pushing myself too hard. Then what? Oh no! What have we done? Sakura? Sakura exchanges looks with Karin and Ayo. Ayo looks down and Karin stares at me. Ayo seems to know and Karin's just like, the fuck? Oh god. A field trip? I was not expecting... Oh, good gracious me. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but... Can we step outside for a bit? What? Wait, what do you mean? I'll tell you everything later, so just for now, please go ahead and wait downstairs. Karin's expression doesn't look like she's trying to pick on me. It looks like she was suffering just to say it. I don't want to say that, it seems like... Ugh. I wave to Sakura and leave the hospital room ahead of the others. Oh, what's wrong with her? They're late. It's been 20 minutes now. I keep staring at the floor, indicate the lights on the elevator. The two of them haven't returned. What on earth are they talking about? From Ayo and Karin's expressions, it doesn't seem to be anything fun. Being alone at a time like this, I can only think of bad things. Why won't they let me listen? It's frustrating being the only one left out. I thought we were all family at Tomodometry. The elevator descends from the 7th to the 1st floor. The two of them might be on it this time. The elevator door opens. Ayo, Karin. I start to ask them what happened, but then I notice something out of the ordinary. Was she crying? Ayo? Ayo takes one look at my face and runs towards the exit of the hospital. Oh, good gravy! There's too many people here. Let's go back to the hotel. What's wrong? Have I got a bad ending? No, I know I picked the right choices. Oh, good gracious, I think I have got a bad ending. Have I? Ayo, you calm down? Yeah, sorry, I'm alright now. We transferred from the train to the bus and returned to the hotel. Along the way, Karin kept trying to calm down Ayo, so I still haven't heard what happened. I got a really bad feeling about this. My heart is pounding. So then, what happened? What did you talk about? Why was Ayo crying? Kayo looks me right in the eye. I know she's hesitating, but about what? What is she trying to decide? Overlord, I asked you once before, but you like Sakura. Not like family, but as a girl, right? Yeah. Huh? Wait. Let me read that again. No! Really? Oh, good oh. Hold on, I'm not going to say anything, just in case. I'm not teasing you. I'm asking you for real. So, you should answer for real, too. It's just wording that. It just... Oh. Are you suggesting that? Yeah, I like Sakura as a girl. I like her romantically. Yeah, as a girl. I mean, normally for something like that, they say as a woman. Like, when did I start looking at her as a woman? If you said that, I would have been like, oh, okay. But, girl, why... It seems out of place. What is this? I'm so embarrassed. Overlord, you have no intention of returning to your country without knowing, right? What? I mean, you don't intend to just end things here and return to your country, leaving Sakura with memories of a summer love. I don't think it is. I think I've hit the ball too strongly. Karin-chan, that's not a nice way to say it. It's for the best for both of them, right? What do you mean? You must already have a vague idea, right? I think my idea is way off ball, but just tell me. Karin's words sharply cut into my heart like a knife. We've known Sakura a long time. We decided that family stay together until the end, but you don't have to overdo it. They're cutting us out! I tried to reply saying it's not overdoing it, but my words get stuck. We're going to visit again tomorrow. Decide what you want to do before then. Overlord, you'll be there for Sakura-chan, right? Oh, God's sake. I'm left alone in the hotel lobby. What's wrong with her? I can't sleep. I roll around in my futon. I can hear hearty snoring all around me. All the other guys in my room are already sound asleep. I won't say what I thought, but you probably have a rough idea. I check the clock on my smartphone, and it's already 2 a.m. It's not the humidity that's keeping me up. The hotel's air conditioning works well, and it's pleasant despite being a summer night. I keep replaying Karen's words again and again in my head. Karen was implying I should forget everything and go back to my country. I don't have to force myself to be with her. At first, it sounds like she's saying something mean, even though we lived day by day together in Tomo Dormitory, calling each other family. In the end, I'm left out. But this is her way of being kind. Even I know that much. Sakura's condition must be no laughing matter. Enough to make Io cry. Enough that she thinks it will be a burden on me to hear it. This must be a life or death situation. Yeah, the ball was hit too strongly for me. My chest hurts. It feels like I'm being squeezed under my shirt. Karen was right to ask me to prepare myself. I don't know how to answer. The disturbance I felt at that moment is proof that I have every intention to take that burden on. It's so frustratingly difficult. I like Sakura. I like her so much. I'm beside myself. But could it just be a calculated, fickle feeling? To the point that I wouldn't want to hear something so serious. Is that what Karen meant by a casual feeling of a fleeting summer love? I don't want to think that's all it is, but what's the truth? I don't understand my own feelings. I have no confidence. Oh, I'm finally getting sleepy. Sakura, don't look at me like that. Smile. So the fact that you're here means you've decided to firmly on how you feel, right? There was something wrong with me yesterday. I was so disturbed that I was only thinking about my own feelings. What? How? What? I did what? How? Wait, What? You were asking what was wrong with her? What? Fuck off. But at dawn, I finally realised when I thought of Sakura's face. This is actually really simple. I want to see Sakura smile, so I'll get involved. Hehehe. I see. Alright. Sakura said she wants to talk to you alone. What's wrong with her? I go by myself to the same room as yesterday. I knock lightly. Come in. Hey Sakura, good morning. Yes, Sono-san, good morning. It's not going to be good morning, is it? Sakura closes the manga she was reading and puts it beside her bed. We both try and let the other speak and stay silent. I should be the one to speak first here. I want you to tell me about your condition. I said it very straightforwardly, but I intend some subtle implications as well. I think Sakura understands that. Sakura casually takes a deep breath. It's as if there's a time bomb in my body. As time passes, my body gets eaten away and eventually it'll explode. That's your disease? Yes, if I get surgery, it's possible I could recover, but the chances of success are not high. And if it fails... So I have to put off having surgery. I've been pacifying my body with medications and tried as much as possible to postpone that time. In other words. So when I had fainted that day, it wasn't your fault. It was just that time had come. That's all. Sakura smiles faintly. My heart grinds. I thought I wanted to see Sakura's smile, but this heartbreaking expression isn't what I meant. Overlord-san, please don't look like that. I'm already prepared. A samurai doesn't fear death. That's Sakura-chan's well-known line. Sakura says it jokingly, but her face doesn't look like she's joking around. I've been granted a lovely family with carrying Ayo-san anew, so I have no regrets. I want to rip my chest open. I'll do anything for Sakura. I want her to smile genuinely from her heart. Really? Absolutely nothing? You can say anything. Now that you mention it, we didn't go to Dojin. Kiyomizu-dera Juin, a temple here in Kyoto with strong connections to Sago Takamori. When we decided to go on a field trip to Kyoto, Sakura and I promised we'd go here. If I said I want to go, Overlord-san, would you take me? No, that's just too selfish. Sakura laughs as if it's a joke. Don't make that face. What? Are you blind? Are you stupid? Huh? Ayo and Karen will help. Let's go to Jojin right now. I think we made a poor choice. And it's fucking raining. Oh, good gracious. Japan's former capital, Kyoto. During the Meiji Restoration, it was relocated to Tokyo, a city which long flourished as the capital of Japan. In Japan, when it became the Middle Ages, things were mostly managed by samurai families. Even so, a rare double-layered authority continued as the imperial family still had some influence, and since the Emperor of Japan lived in Kyoto, it naturally became a cultural center in Japan. As a reflection of the long history and tradition, Kyoto has many historical temples and landmarks remaining that are designated as World Heritage Sites. You could say Kyoto is a living witness to Japan's history. Kiyomizu-dera is one such temple with a long history. We're really here. Is it really alright? We can't waste much time now. The hospital wouldn't just discharge Sakura and let her go this far away, so we told them a friend had come to visit and we were going to talk in a nearby cafe, which somehow got them to let her outside. Ayo and Karin got Sakura out that way, and then passed the baton to me to avoid any physical strain on Sakura. We took a taxi from there straight to Kiyomizu-dera. It's raining, yeah. It looked like it was going to rain since this morning. I thought there would be full of tourists, but thanks to the weather, the people are sparse. The thin rain gently pours down from the grey sky. Ah, damn it. I only have one umbrella. I was so clumsy I totally forgot. I should have borrowed another umbrella from Karin or Ayo. We have no choice, so I tipped the umbrella over Sakura to keep her from getting wet. And over the sun, you're going to get wet. It doesn't matter for me. If you get wet, it'll be trouble. And then you should do it like this. Sakura comes right up against me. Our shoulders are close enough to touch. My heart immediately skips a beat. Sakura also blushes and looks down. She must be embarrassed too. Seeing that makes my heart beat even faster. By the way, Japanese expression to jump down from Kiyomizu stage is about Kiyomizu-dera, right? You're supposed to say this expression like, do something with the intention of jumping from Kiyomizu stage. It means to give it your all. Yes, there's a very tall stage in Kiyomizu-dera's inner temple. In the Edo period, they had a legend that if you jumped from there and survived, your wish would be granted. So it wasn't just a figure of speech. They really did jump. For most sightseers, that's the main attraction here. But for us samurai maiden freaks, Dojin is the main attraction. Yes, it's Setsuju. Don't mind. Sakura smiles happily. Right before the Meiji Restoration, Japan's backbone was split between the two warring factions. The Sabakuha, who tried to support the Edo shogunate and compete with foreign countries, and the Kinouha, who sought to abolish the shogunate and start a new administration under the Emperor of Japan. Under the guidance of the priest of the Kinoha, Geshu Dojin became sort of a hangout for the important figures of the Kinoha to gather. The person Saigo-chan is modeled after, Saigo Takamori, was one of the patriots of the Kinoha. All of this is just knowledge I got from watching Samurai Maiden, though. So anyway, Dojin appears as an important location in Samurai Maiden too. It's a secret meeting place of the Kinoha. Also, it's a stage of Saito-chan's destiny. You will all be conquerors. We walk the grounds of the shrine for a bit and come to the gate before Dojin. This is where Sago-chan was informed of Lord Narikira's death. Sakura sighs as if she's deeply moved. The ruler of Satsuma domain at the time was Lord Shimazu Narikira. During the upheaval of the switch from Edo to Meiji period, he was a wise ruler who looked into the future as he introduced the latest technology to the Satsuma domain and discovered many talented people. Sago-chan was also a youngster promoted by Lord Narikira. He was her life mentor and someone she admired greatly. However, Lord Narikira faced a sudden death at a young age. Sago-chan heard what happened at this spot at Jojuin, and at that point, in her despair, she decided to follow in his footsteps. Some people probably dismiss this as just something that happened in fiction. But when you encounter a work of fiction that can change your life, it can fascinate us. It can fascinate you as us. It can fascinate you as much as reality, maybe even more. So in a way, this is something that actually happened to us. It seems we can't go inside. Dojin's gate is firmly closed. It's open to the public during May and November, though. Let's come again then. Oh dear. Sakura doesn't respond to my invitation. Instead, to be able to imagine the inside of Jojin and to remember how Sago-chan looked, she closes her eyes and concentrates on her imagination. Thank you, Lord-san. I'm really so glad we came. Sakura's smile is too fleeting. It seems transparent, as if it could even now be melted at any moment. I was afraid of that. You said you were prepared. Sago-chan wouldn't say that. Huh? It's probably too forward for me to say this, but I've decided I'll be with Sakura until the end. You read the newest issue of the Weekly Clap magazine, right? Weekly Clap? Really? A samurai doesn't fear death. Sago-chan's catchphrase is the epitome of the idle samurai warrior who would live their life like a battlefield, prepared to lose their life for the sake of their lord. But the one she served had passed away, and she had decided to do the same. That's what happened up to this month, and is the climax of the latest volume. After that, in the serialized comics, Sago-chan tried to die, but in the end, she didn't. Sago-chan will continue a long journey with the remainder of her life, meaninglessly granted to her. And after interacting with many people, finally Sago-chan came to her own conclusion. That was in the issue released yesterday. Sago-chan resolved to accept upon herself the ideals of Lord Narikira and to devote her life to the peace of the common people. At that moment, the meaning of the catchphrase she had used all this time got turned upside down. A samurai doesn't fear death, but only if that death is for a great cause. A meaningless death is what is detestable. Samurai Maiden is the story of Sago-chan's growth. Sago-chan was saying to live life to the fullest until the end without giving up. That's what I think. Sakura's body shivers. Sakura? I'm a fool. Sakura? I'm the biggest idiot in the world. I'm so angry at myself. Sakura's words have heaved from my body. It wasn't that I had accepted death. It was just that I didn't truly live my life. I hadn't truly lived my life. Sakura's crying. It was just a selfish calculation that if I remained a spectator, I wouldn't get hurt. I can't believe I didn't realize something so simple until now. Sakura? Oh Lord-san, I'm afraid of death. I want to live. What am I doing? I thought I wanted to make the girl I like smile, and yet she's crying so much. Sakura, you won't... Don't make such a childish promise! Yeah, how can you be so sure? I don't care about logic. Sakura, you won't die. I won't let you... How?! That's crazy! I decided to believe it. So Sakura, believe in me. You're terrible. Oh Lord-san, you're terrible. This is... I embraced Sakura tightly around her shoulders. Sakura continues crying without caring about people watching. Until she runs out of tears. Until the rain washes them away. Gracious me. I will survive. Oh, good gracious. I will see you in the next episode.